Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Critical and welcome back to episode 10 of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. We're here at the harbor again. We're going to be working here a bit more today. We're going to try to get this kind of valley over here figured out. But I wanted to show this off. Austin built another building over here. I don't know that anything else has been done down here. I don't think so. I think this is it. I think this is what we've done since last episode. But yeah, so he's added in some market stalls, kind of going down the side here. We're still working out some of this stuff, and we're going to figure out where more of these are going to go and such. But we were just kind of over here last night, and he built this building, which is pretty cool. Just a small little like corner street market thing. But I have plans for a pretty big building, which is going to be my next project. That's going to go... It's going to be about that size, maybe bigger because I intend to have an underground area with it, but the building above will probably be about that big. But it's going to go probably over there, about where that netherrack is. We're going to be working on a dye wool banner carpet shop, just basically all of those kind of colorful things. It's going to be a very colorful building, and I'm really excited about it. But that is a future thing, because for the next 4 episodes probably, we're actually going to have pretty short episodes because I need to record them all in 1 week. I normally record 2 episodes a week, but I'm going to try to take next week off. So I'm recording some shorter episodes. We're only going to have 1 project a day. And today's project is going to be this little river that runs from the waterfall there to the waterfall that we're going to do right here. So basically we're just going to carve something out here. We're going to do more trees. I did add in the other 3 trees. We got the one over there, one there, and one there, that I said I was going to do at the end of last episode. We're definitely going to add some more going down this way. And I think I'm going to, with this specifically, add some more of the stone on the top. Replace most of it with stone to kind of match what Austin did over here, where the ruins are. So probably going to copy that over to here, and then generally just cleaning this area up and filling in some of the caves and stuff. I think the only area over here that I'm not really going to mess with at all is this area over here, because I know Austin wants to add a building here. So I'm going to leave everything kind of near this alone so that we don't encroach on that area. But I think we can do something pretty cool running through this way. And yeah, I don't think it's going to be travelable by boat or anything. I don't think you'll be able to get up and down. I don't intend to have a path here. I think you should still have to go through the ruins. But I think it could be kind of cool to have that here. And I may extend this ruins thing down here a little bit, just add a little bit more stuff down here to tie it in. I haven't decided on that yet. I'll have to see how it looks once I replace most of this with stone. Probably going to get rid of that coal and stuff as well. But I need to go gather some materials to do this, because I think I'm running a little low on spruce leaves and such, specifically for the trees. And then we will come back and we will start carving out the little river and the waterfall and everything, and we can get right into this. All right, so I think we've got the kind of, honestly, the bulk of this done. Thought this was going to take a little longer than it did, and that as well. So I've gone through, I've replaced all, or I carved this out as you saw, but then we did, actually, I think I did this on camera as well. I think this is in the time lapse too, me putting these in here. I tested this down over here. I put a path block underwater, and it didn't turn to dirt, so I'm hoping all of this stays path blocks. But so I did all of that, and then I but I replaced all of this mountaintop with stone, which I think it looks much better like that. For this side anyways, it really adds to like the stone, and I kind of made this gradient down a little better and stuff. Because before it was just capped on top because there was dirt right below it. So once I replaced the dirt with stone, I added in some stone brick going down, and I think it looks pretty good. Like I said, didn't do anything over there because obviously that's where the building's going to be. But as for what we have to do here, the rest of this, over here by the mountainside, I've got to carve this back a little bit because I want to kind of wear it down to the stone level so that it looks like the waterfall has kind of carved it away. And then I've got 6 trees that I want to build here. So I want to tear out most of these pre-existing spruce trees, and I want to do one here, here, up there, over there, and right there. Now that one and that one are going to be small. I'm going to try to design some of these that are a little closer to like normal spruce tree size, like kind of sapling versions. Those 2 will be pretty tall. This one will be pretty tall. That one will probably be about medium size, closer to maybe that one up there. But yeah, I'm going to do probably 6 more of those because again, this is all part of the same forest area. And eventually I'll probably cover most of this like mountaintop over here. But for now, I'm just focusing on the areas that we're working with. And then I accidentally fired an arrow there. I also want to cover most of the top of this with snow on these top layers. I brought a ton of snow over. There's a pillager trap somewhere as well. I brought a ton of snow over so we can attempt a little bit of that. But yeah, I'm going to go through and do all of that. But I'm probably going to do most of the rest of that off camera. Again, shorter episode, I know, kind of a bummer, but I think I'm going to do most of that off camera, and then we'll come back and we'll add in the water and kind of check out how the whole area looks. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and carve this out, get these trees in, and maybe snow cap that before we end it off. Okay, so I was able to get all of those trees in. It honestly didn't take too long. It probably only took me about 30 minutes or so, I'd say. It probably took me 45 total. It took me about 15 to run through and put all the branches in, and then another 30 to put all the leaves. So I'm getting these down pretty quick. I'm figuring out the best methods to do them. And I think this area looks pretty cool. I also carved out a lot over here. So there was this giant hill here that went up to about here. And I tore all that down so that you can actually see the waterfall from back at spawn. At some point, I'm going to cut this all away and get rid of all of this, and we'll have like we'll have this bend actually exist, rather than it just ending here and here. But I'm going to worry about that later. But this looks pretty cool from here. You can see everything coming in, and of course I replaced the wall with stone, like I said I was going to. So I think that all looks pretty good. The only thing I didn't do is I didn't put snow up on the mountaintop. I want to let it snow one more time and cover it over naturally a little bit before I do it myself. Just to kind of see where the natural line would fall. But I am definitely going to go through and do some more snow as well because I brought it all over and I don't have any other use for it, so might as well. But let's head down. I've got a bucket in my inventory. We're going to go ahead and fill the rest of this in, and this is always super satisfying, so I figured we could do it on camera. Let's see here. We're going to tear back some of what we did the other day. Get rid of that. So I'm going to get rid of like a couple of pieces there, and then get rid of maybe a couple pieces over here as well, just to help that out a little bit. But now we get to go through and fill this in. I guess I need to go through and fill in the bottom first. These parts are actually going to be pretty annoying to do because it's just like one water block at a time, And I don't think there's any other points after this where there's 3 together. I think they're all singles now. Or doubles, but you can't get an infinite source from doubles. But yeah, other than this is probably going to do it for this episode. As I said, the next 3 or 4 episodes are going to be a little shorter like this. Not that we didn't get anything done this episode. I think we actually got quite... I think we got quite a bit done. This is a pretty big area to have finished off so quickly. And, oh, and look, the paths aren't fading. I was worried that they were going to turn back to dirt, but it looks like they're actually staying as path blocks like I wanted them to, which is awesome. Once we get over to once we get over to the, what just happened? To the waterfall over there, we're going to have to work a little bit on how it cascades off the top here, because, ow, I'm not going to do that. I think it should pretty much naturally flow straight down, but I got to figure out where I want the break to happen. But let's start extending the actual river now, and not just those little pockets down there. It should like completely fill in as I go here. Although it all wants to flow like that, so I'm going to have to do it 1 block at a time. Yeah, so other plans for this week, I want to get I may have mentioned this earlier, I want to get a massive sheep farm going over there under the building we're going to do. So I think that's one of the things this week, is getting that set up, or at least started. And then I also want to do, I kind of want to do like a cleanup episode where we work on cleaning up some of our chests and some other stuff that's around. That'll kind of be more of like a montage episode, perhaps. It'll probably be mixed with something else. And then I've planned out a little bit of stuff at the Nether Hub, and I want to try and work on some of that. So those are probably going to be the episodes that we do that are a little shorter. But after the episodes that are the shorter ones are the 9th, the 13th, and the 16th. So after those dates, everything should go back to normal. As far as... Why can't I place one there? Oh, because of that. I see. I need to fill in all of the blocks. Yeah, I'm just going to place wherever it can be placed, and however it flows off of this is how I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to worry about trying to, like, make it look perfect or anything. I'm just going to let it fill up on its own. But here we go, top layer. This is going to look pretty cool. Well, not if we do that. Boom, boom. This is when it starts like really filling in. I don't know why filling in water is so satisfying, but I find it to be a fun task. Although building underwater is awful. I hate that. Even with like the new water mechanics and how stairs and slabs and everything can be waterlogged, I still don't like building underwater. It's way too difficult to get it to function properly. But we're almost done here. Got a few more blocks to go. I guess I can be doing it like this, though. Nice, and then let's do this side real quick. Hey, there we go. I need to put a block here. Yeah, there we go. And that is the river put in, and I think that looks really good. I also like how, because we did the dark over here once it switched to grass, it makes it look like the two areas are, like, the watercolor actually changes as it goes over here, which I think is really, really cool. But let's fly down here and see how this looks. Nice. I think that's pretty cool. I think No, you know what? I like that. I was gonna say I think I may at some point add in a like a rock or something coming out of it, but I don't think it's big enough for that. I think it'd look weird. I like that the way that it is. Yeah, I think that looks really, really cool. It's so very subtle, but I think it adds a lot over there. And also it draws attention to the fact that like there's clearly stuff going on over there. And you can see the freaking arch from all the way back here. Oh, that's so cool. That looks really, really good. Sweet, let's do a quick flyover. But that is going to do it for this episode. Yeah, look at that. It looks awesome. I need to add in some probably... let's actually go through and do that real quick. I need to add in some... Alright. Not the intention. I want to go through and put some of this in here. Although, yeah, you can't do it on stone, can you? But I think you can do it on dirt. No? Oh, wait. Does it have to be... Ooh, I didn't realize that gave you coral. Wonder if it has to be on... Alright, I don't like the too tall, and I want to use it sparingly, so I'm actually going to go through and break a lot of this. I also don't want any of the coral in there. Because I think that looks weird. Although, if it won't let me... Oh, no, it will. There it goes. Oh, only on the gravel. Oh, it did do it over there. I just didn't notice it, I guess, maybe? I'm not really sure what happened. Yeah, there we go. I guess you can't do it on a top layer. But I think that looks pretty good, adding a little bit of that in. Adds a little bit of character to it. And I'll go through and like bone meal the edges of this and stuff and break the flowers and such. Add a bit of that. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. I know that I rambled on for the last little bit of it there, but that is going to be the actual end now. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.